Hello, audio. I know, you're like, why are you outside? It's cold outside. Well, let me tell you why I'm outside. Dude, I used to call a friend of mine. Whatever. He tried to do the pity party. Oh, you'll never make it one night. You should live. I do this shit for fun. This ain't shit. It's cold, yeah. I'm not gonna cry about it. It's not bad. I mean, it's windy. It's cold. Put your headphones on, or you put your headphones in. Put your beanie on. And yeah, I'm definitely in a tent. I mean, I'm just hanging out. Oh, man. Let me get up here. I'm tired of laying down. What am I going to tell y'all about? I'm going to tell y'all. Mr. Bill. I told him I'd say hi. I'd do a video tonight in a tent. In a tent. I told him I'd do a video in a tent. I'd say hi to him. Miss Sheila dropped off some clothes for my daughter. My daughter's house caught on fire. And y'all was like, oh, why aren't you there? Well, there's a real good reason why I'm not there, and I don't mind telling you about it. Apparently they got hurt. The baby got hurt. And they're in the hospital, and I can't go in there and see them. So I'm just going to be standing around like a dumbass, like, everybody does. When something happens, everybody rushes to the hospital like they're going to do something, and they know something like a doctor. And I don't know jack shit. I don't know anything that can help them that they're not already doing. I'll just be in the way. I'll piss the doctors and nurses off asking a bunch of stupid questions like I've seen for years and years and years. Then I'll tout myself like I know something to reassure everybody there. And the whole time, whoever's hurt is still hurt, and there's nothing I can do about it. And that pisses me off. So if somebody's hurt, even on a wreck, even if I don't know them, if they're hurt and I can't make it stop, that pisses me off. That's why I don't like medical. So when somebody's hurt, especially somebody I care about, I tend to stay away from it, not because I don't care, because it pisses me off. And you're like, why are you mad? I don't know why. Because you're hurt and there's nothing I can do about it. And it just pisses me off, so I've learned to stay away from it. So, this is, I couldn't tell you how long it's been. I've been trying to just get away. Just a little bit of peace and quiet. A little bit of leave me the fuck alone, pardon my French. I'll tell you guys about this morning. I'll tell you guys about my Uncle Ron. I'll think of something between now and then. Oh, I'll tell you guys about my buddy Schawn. So this morning, a lady called last night. She said, I've got a sewer stopped up. And I said, okay. I said, I'll be there tomorrow. She said, I got to be working at 10:30. I said, well, I get off work at 7. I can be there by about 8. Now, 8 o'clock this morning, it was 21 degrees. I actually got there at 7:40, whatever. So everything I do involving water froze. So my little jet rotor head, I don't know if I showed you guys that yet or not, but I'll show you one of these days, is it's a little bit bigger than the head of a pencil. And it's got 3 sprays coming out of it, like a broadhead. So when the water hits it, it forces itself forward, which is how I unstop sewers. So by the time I was on the ground and I got all the ice out of my hose, now granted, I left my hose inside the heat last night. So from the time I left the station, loaded my stuff up at 7:20 in the back of the truck, drove home, got home, changed clothes, got coffee, got back in the truck, made it to the job, my hose had already froze. So I had ice in my hose, so my hose wouldn't work. In 20 minutes, the ice that was in my hose had already frozen. So by the time I got all of it out, and I put my nozzle on my hose, my jetter nozzle, and I threw it up on the roof, and I got everything set up down here. By the time I got up there, the ice had formed inside of my nozzle, so it wasn't doing anything. So I had to come back off the roof, take the nozzle back apart, take the ice out of it, wrap a hot hands around it, we'll pack the hot hands, wrap a hot hand around it, put tape on it, throw it back on the roof, go back up, put it back in a hole, come back down, start the machine, go back up, and it wasn't pulling. I went back down to the truck. This is why working with one person sucks. Normally I'd have a person down, I'd be like, go, stop, whatever. One trip up, get it done, count on them, do everything else. Like a team, it works amazing. But when I gotta do it, it takes like 3 times as long. So I come back down, pull my head back out again. It's only spraying off one head. I'm like, well, son of a bitch, what happened here? A piece of ice had again formed in the hose and made its way there and stopped up 2 of my sprays. So I only had 1 spray, which doesn't work. I said, look, it's cold. I've been here almost an hour. I'm freezing my ass off. I'll try again today if I get a chance. I've not got a chance. And I'm really just tired of dicking with it, to be honest. So here I am in my tent, proving a point. So, and having a appropriate adult beverage, of course. Oh, me. All right. So good, so good. My Uncle Ron. We, oh, man. Oh, phone charger right here. Oh, we was all staying out in Tom for the summer. And if you go to Tom, instead of going around the curve before me and you go straight, about halfway to the next curve, to the green box, if you know where that's at, there on the right, there's a little, what they call the Cowboy Shack. That's uncomfortable as hell. So we go hang out at the Cowboy Shack and we drink beer and they drink whiskey and just whatever they want to do. It's Cowboy Shack. You do what you want to do in Tom, Oklahoma when you go to the Cowboy Shack. So I would see Tom. He drank a Canadian Mist and he would get either a 5th or a liter. I was young. I didn't know. And he'd get a bottle of Sprite. Every morning he'd have a bottle of Sprite and a 5th of Canadian Mist right there by the bed. I can't tell you how many times I watched it happen. He'd wake up in the Cowboy Shack. That's where he slept. That was his house. That's Ron's house. I'm going to try to show y'all. He'd wake up, and when he'd open his eyes, he'd go. Hope you can see my hand. He'd go. Set up, and he'd give him another shot. He'd get that old Sprite, he'd chase it again. Now he's got a little bit of room in the Sprite. He started adding mist to his bottle of Sprite. All day long, that's what he did. He'd add more mist, add more mist, add more mist. Now, I'm not the smartest fella, but about that 4th add, get halfway down, you add, halfway down, you add. About that 4th add, you're not drinking Sprite no more. And Ron would get drunker and drunker and drunker as the day went on, and he'd pass out. Next morning, same thing. Sometime during the day, he would go sneak in there, change out the bottle. Every day. I can't tell you how many times we'd go to watch him. We'd hear him moving around, go to watch him. We'd watch him reach around. And his eyes pop open. So then Ron got sick. Uncle Ron got sick. And our doctor said, hey, look, you got to quit drinking. You got to quit drinking, you're going to die. He said, how long do I got? He said, if you don't quit drinking, you might make it through the night. If you do quit drinking, you might make it 6 months. Man, Ron tried to quit, y'all. Bless his heart. He tried to quit. He did. He was pale, sick, couldn't eat, lost weight, grouchy. About 3 weeks in, he says, you know what? This ain't no way to live. He went back to drinking. Oh, Ron, you're going to die. He said, I ain't going to die miserable. I'm going to die drunk. Drunk and happy. He lived like 2.5 years after that. Drunk every day. He's not my drunk inspiration. He's not my inspiration to be drunk every day. He's my inspiration to say, you know what? I'm going to do what the hell I want to do. If it's hanging out in a tent, if it's sleeping in a tent, because somebody said, oh, you'll never make it. By God, watch me. Watch me. But I'm smart enough to be able to do what I want to do. I'm just dumb enough to do it because you don't think I can. So that was today. That was Uncle Ron. Oh, Schawn. I'll tell you guys about my buddy Schawn Thompson. I thought he's gone for a long time. I told you guys I hired a private investigator to find him. And he didn't find nothing I didn't already know. He said, I need $400. I sent him $400 up in Tulsa. When my kids lived in Tulsa, I sent him $400 to figure out where Schawn was at. He said, well, no, it's the same shit I already knew. He said, oh, well, I'm going to need another $400. I said, you ain't done nothing. You ain't taking more money. And then I just assumed Schawn was dead for a long, long time. And then somebody popped up in Durant one day. And I've talked to him all the time since then. Someone tell a story about Schawn. I don't know if he watches this or not, but anyway, here we go. I don't know if y'all remember Bud Duke. Old man used to run the appliance store right here on Texas beside the M&M store. Schawn and I, we didn't have kids. I didn't have kids. So we was like clearing land, whatever. For somehow or another, we got a job with Bud Duke clearing land. And we'd go get some beer. We'd start clearing land, chainsawing and macheting and building fence, just whatever he wanted us to do. We'll make his yard bigger, so he wanted us to clean all the way through the brush and stuff up to the fence line, which we did. And then one day he said, hey, I want you to tear down that chicken coop. He said, there's some ducks back there and some chickens, but he said, I don't care nothing about them, He said, hell, they could run off for all I care. It's okay, cool. So then we're clearing land. And back there in the chicken coop, there was a great big egg. Like, probably, it would probably go from at least up here, down here. It was a duck egg, I think. I don't know what it was. But Schawn said, hey. He said, golly. Get this all set up. He said, hey, be careful of that duck egg. He said, it's rotten. I said, how can you tell? He said, well, he was making up shit. I know he was. He said, you can shake it, and if it's solid, it's okay. But if it sounds liquidy, it's rotten. I'm trying to get this thing. This is my microphone now because my other one broke, so I'm trying to hold it. I said, oh yeah. He said, yeah. So I picked the damn thing up. I'm all like trying to shake it and listen to it. So I shake it. Boom! It exploded. So I've got rotten duck egg in my ear, in my hair, all down through here, upside of my face. Now I told y'all that because this next part's going to make sense. Like, oh my God, rotten egg right in your face. Horrible. 0 out of 5 stars. I do not recommend. Not a good time. So anyway, man, I was like, I can't wash it off. There's no way to wash it off. We're trying to find mud holes. I'm trying to rub dirt on it. I took my shirt off, like, God almighty. Threw my shirt away. It was horrible. Rotten egg. So this goofy son of a bitch says, hey man, about ready for lunch? I don't want to eat. I don't want to eat. So we go to M&M's, whatever. I may get like a little hot link, whatever. I can't eat. My stomach's tore up. I'm feeling bad. So somebody looks around, and they got like the whole chickens on the little racks like they've always had. And like, can I help you? I'm like, yeah, give me a hot link with mayonnaise. Okay. Schawn says, give me 3 hot links and that chicken. She's like, what part do you want? He said, that chicken. I get it. You want which part? You want like the breast or the thigh or the leg? He said, I want the whole damn chicken. She looks at me and looks at him. You want 3 hot links and the whole chicken? He said, yeah. He said, okay. And Schawn looks at me. He goes, she must not understand I'm a growing boy. And I don't know if she thought he was being mean or what the hell. I busted out laughing. She gave us both a shitty look. Before we made it out the door, Schawn had ate 1 whole hot link, ducked to another one, sticking it in his mouth, with a chicken in his hand and a hot link in his hand. Maybe a hot link in the back. That dude ate all 3 hot links before he got out of the parking lot and ate the whole damn chicken on the way back, just like... And the whole time... I'm stinking like, like a dozen rotten eggs. I'm just like, ugh. And I'm watching so much eat, and I'm all like, ugh, ugh, ugh. So I don't know if he ate that much just to mess with me, or maybe I couldn't eat it. Maybe he thought I'd want some later. Oh my God, that was disgusting. Oh, every time I see a whole chicken, I think about that goofy sandwich. No, I want the whole chicken. Oh, all right, 15 minutes. Oh, man, I wish I could flip this thing around. I'd give you guys a tour of the tent, but oh, hey, I tell you what. Oh, obviously, you know. Oh, there's one side. There's the other side. There's the other side. There's the other side. There's my little old stupid heater. Oh, me. Oh, here we go, Papa. Pretty cool. Golly. I may not be able to get out of here, y'all. I might not be able to. I may be stuck in here all night. Woo. There we go. So that's where I'm at. Just cause I ain't got nothing better to do. Then we'll come in here. My little my little tent inside a tent. Come in here. Zip it back in. Come over here. Oh! And I'm back in my little tent again. All right, 17 minutes. Oh, Miss Sheila told Miss Sheila, and I do appreciate her. She put on her Facebook that you should really watch this program. And I'll be damned if I didn't get 125 subscribers. I had 124 and I got 125, and I'm just tickled shitless. Get to 200, we have another drawing. And give away another $50. May not never have to do that, huh? Oh, appreciate you guys commenting. Appreciate you guys watching and hitting the like button. And Charlie calls me, my buddy. He said we're gonna go live. We're gonna play for everybody on Facebook. But that everybody thinks that if they subscribe, it's gonna cost money. No, it don't subscribe. Let's see. If it's either here or here, but it says subscribe. Just hit it. Don't cost nothing at all. If you're signed in, if you're not signed in, it'll ask you to sign in, whatever. It don't cost nothing to sign in. If you already signed in, subscribe. All it does is it notifies you that I posted something. That's all it is. That's all it does. Don't cost you nothing at all. And if it does cost you something, let me know and I'll pay for it. It don't cost nothing at all. But the more people I have, the more people that I'll get, if that makes sense. Because if I have 2 people, it's not going to tell nobody about me. If I have 100 people, it's probably going to tell 10 new people about me. And so forth and so forth. And it just kind of grows and grows and grows. So that's how it works. All right, you guys, give me a like, and that'll boost my videos. Give me a subscribe, and that'll help everybody. And then keep doing what you're doing. Let me know what you want to hear. All right, love you guys to death. Thanks for watching. Bye.